I'm Chris Kruger. This is My Six Pack Life. Please subscribe to the channel. Please come back and watch all my videos and leave your comments. On the My Six Pack Life channel, what I want to do is have a nuanced conversation about real health and fitness so that you can look your best, feel your best, and be your best. I don't want to just come out with the hot tip or the trendy video or the something about the new fad diet every time. I want to take your comments, have some time to digest them, and then further the conversation about real health and fitness. So in that vein, I want to respond to a user comment from my last video. Jed Mackin said, "Hey Chris, could you talk about 5x5 training and if it's safe, or for that matter, an effective training method for a tall, skinny body frame? Was just wondering if lifting those big lifts with heavy weights every other day will be hard on the joints, muscle, etc. of a slender person." Jed, that's a great question, and it allows for a lot of nuance. Now, for those of you that don't know, 5x5 training is a method espoused by Coach Ripito, Mark Ripito. He has this book called Starting Strength, and in it he's going to describe how to do the squat, bench, overhead press, deadlift, and power clean. I really actually like the way he teaches some of those lifts, especially the squat. What he recommends is that you start doing 5 sets of 5 repetitions. So for any given lift, you'll be doing 25 total reps. And the book is called Starting Strength. Now, Jed, the thing I would say is Coach Rip's book should probably actually be called Intermediate Strength. There's a foundational level of strength and stamina and fitness that I want you to have before you move on to 5x5 training. Okay? Basically, anytime you go in and you train with free weights, you're going to be getting stronger. And that's getting stronger is so vitally important just to living a better life and feeling better and looking better. But at the bottom of the pyramid, the foundation, there's hypertrophy, size, and stamina. Now, a lot of people right now, they're down on hypertrophy. Like, oh, hypertrophy, I don't want to be a bodybuilder. Hypertrophy is not functional. The truth is, if you're a natural athlete, every ounce of muscle that you can add to your frame is probably beneficial to the sports and activities that you care about. Hypertrophy is especially important in contact and collision sports. If you're the bigger, stronger guy, that's going to be very beneficial if you play a sport where there's contact, and especially if you play a sport where there's collisions. If you're a 200-pound safety running at a 180-pound receiver, that's great. And if you can run just as fast and be 210 pounds, that's even better. So don't get down on hypertrophy. Obviously, we need all the functional movements, but every ounce of muscle you add adds to your momentum as long as you can maintain your speed. And a lot of times, the stronger you get, the faster you can get too. So don't be down on hypertrophy. In fact, I think that's where everyone should start. And that's in the My Six Pack Life program, what I attempted to do was give people that foundation, because from there, you can go up towards the peak of the pyramid. Here's my visual aid for today's video, red Sharpie. So you can see here, at the bottom, hypertrophy, getting your muscles bigger, getting them stronger, and more size. Now we're going to move up to the 5x5. And I think 5x5, it's just a fact of physics, is where you can train for maximum power output. The weight that you can use to train 5x5 is about 85% of your 1 rep max. And what researchers have found is when you use 85% of your 1 rep max, you have the maximum power output. Now, what does that mean? Let's say we're doing bench press. I do bench press, I press it from my chest up to the lockout. The distance that the bar travels times the weight on the bar is the work you did. Now, the faster you can do that work, the more power you have. So say I have very heavy weight on there, I take it, I do 1. I'm like, it's 1, it's so slow, it's heavy. 1. Really, your peak power output, even though you had more weight on the bar, your peak power will be higher if you use 85% of the weight and go 1, boom. So 5x5 is a great place to train for peak power. And then when you get up into the top of the pyramid, 1s, 2s, and 3s, singles, doubles, triples, heavy set of 1, heavy set of 2, heavy set of 3, whatever, that's going to increase your absolute strength. And the truth is, the stronger you get at the top of the pyramid, that'll help widen the base of your pyramid as well, because if you're very strong at the top, you can be stronger at the bottom. But the way I want you to do it is to build the foundation first. There's no sense in going out and trying to do 1 rep maxes, or for that matter, even 5 rep maxes. Start with hypertrophy, 8 to 12, 8 to 15, and get strong there. And you're going to build bigger muscles. And it also comes down to this is 5 by 5, you're going to do 25 total reps. Now, 25 reps is great, but if you're really starting out, it would be better for you to do 50 reps just from the point of neuromuscular programming. Is you have to get your brain to tell your body what to do. So if I end up during the day doing 50 reps on bench press, that's twice as many times. If I do 5 by 10 instead of 5 by 5, I can do twice as many rehearsals of the brain saying bench press and the body doing bench press, bench press. And the more you do that, the more muscle fibers you're going to be able to recruit for that movement. And even training in those rep ranges, you know, because let's say you get tired doing this, the 7th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, and your body has to go in and say, I know somebody's down there, hey, we need to recruit some motor units to punch up that 10th. Put the foundation in place first. Build the fattest, widest pyramid, because the wider you build that pyramid, the higher peak it's going to have on it at the end. Then move up to that intermediate level where you're training maximum power with something like Coach Rip's 5 by 5. And then from there, you can go even stronger, absolute strength. I have a program, I call it the Kruger wave, where you wave up and hit that heavy single every 3rd week, and it's amazing. But yeah, start at the bottom, and that's what I wanted to do with My Six Pack Life, is give you size and strength and stamina to start you out, give you a little bit of cardiovascular endurance to put the whole package together. That's going to transform your body the fastest because you just have more reps. You get to rehearse it more often, and that training makes your muscles bigger. So you're going to notice, and also, besides hypertrophy just helping you have a bigger frame, to have more momentum, to be more powerful, is you also protect your joints. When your shoulders have hypertrophy, when you blow up the volume of the muscle there, it's more muscle wrapped around your shoulder to protect it. I mean, that's just common sense. It's like putting your body in bubble wrap, except it's muscle wrap. So, yeah, you are concerned about being hard on the joints. Yeah, lighter weight, more reps, build the base, build the foundation, make it happen from there. Also, Coach Rip is all about barbell training in the 5 by 5. For beginners, for real starting strength, I want you to start off doing a lot of dumbbell stuff. Now, barbell back squat, totally fine. Barbell deadlift, totally fine. But for all the upper body stuff that, you know, especially bench press, incline press, I want you to be able to balance the right dumbbell and the left dumbbell and do a nice, even, smooth movement together so you don't get right-left muscle imbalances. You get on the bench press and you see beginner and it's like, oh, the left arm comes straight down and the right arm comes up and then the right arm pushes up and then he's this. So start lighter, more reps, punch it up, do that for 12 weeks and then you'll be ready to move on to 5 by 5 and then past that. And the great thing is, you can do this all year long. Is I spend 12 weeks here, I spend 12 weeks here, and then I spend 12 weeks here. Or maybe 9 weeks at each, or 12 weeks here, 9 weeks here, 6 weeks here. Whatever. You can divide up your year calendar however you want, but you always recycle back to the beginning. And the more absolute strength you have at the end of doing the top of the pyramid comes back and helps you at the bottom, and then you move back up again. So that your progress always waves up. So you go here, and then you go here, and then you go here, onwards and upwards, living your best life ever. So please leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, come back and watch my next video, leave a comment on that one too. I read all the comments and I try to use one of them every week at least to come in and make a video about what you guys want to talk about.